Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. We are just 2 days away from the Orange and White game. I'm excited. G10 Parking Garage. We're going to be hanging out on Saturday morning before that spring scrimmage. Bright and early. Come out, hang out. It's going to be a meet and greet tailgate. We're going to have a good time, man. I'm ready to put some names with faces. We're also going to be having dinner at Calhoun's on Friday night. If you want to swing by, stop by, say hello. Myself, the X Factor, Coach Jay, flying across the country. So it's going to be a good time. I'm also excited about the game, and I get it. It's going to be dumbed down. It's going to be vanilla, but seeing Nico sling the rock around, do they show us anything? Probably not, but we get to see some of the young guys. I'm excited to see George McIntyre inside of Neyland Stadium. That's going to be a good time. Actually, what do you want to see in the Orange and White game? What are you excited about? Put it in the comment section below and let us know if you're going to be there as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. But after the spring game, what happens? We go into transfer portal season, the chaos, the excitement. I made a video a couple of days ago kind of going through the roster, talking about what I felt like the needs were for this football team in the transfer portal. We know that Tennessee wants to add a wide receiver or maybe two. They want to add somebody on the interior of the defensive line. At least that's what's been reported from the insiders. I asked you guys what you thought we needed, and you kind of told me a little bit of everything. Offensive lineman, defensive lineman. I don't know, man. Maybe I disagree a little bit on the offensive line. I think they have the opportunity to be something special this year, and it's not just – I maybe been concerned about depth. Not as much the starting five. I'm excited to hear that Wendell Moy Jr., that Sam Pendleton kind of fit in with what we do on offense. But then you hear that guys like Shamrod Umarov, you hear guys like Bennett Warren, Max Anderson are all having really good spring camps, and that shows you that maybe we do actually have some depth. A lot of you guys talked about the secondary. You said cornerback with Jermai McCoy down. Don't know when he's going to be back. That's a concern. I get it. A lot of you want an elite safety. I think Jacoby Thomas can be good. I think Jacoby Thomas may turn some heads this fall. We'll see. But who's going to be beside him? Is it Andre Turrentine? Is it Caleb Beasley, who's made that move from corner to safety, hearing that he's had a really good camp as well? Other than that, most of you guys kind of in the same place. Wide receivers, interior of the defensive line. The portal opens in about a week, but you got to realize there are some exceptions to the rule. Grad transfers, terminated coaches. Some guys are already going into the portal. The Vols are currently hosting a grad transfer defensive lineman, Cam Rice. He's got an interesting story. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. But as always, I need you guys to do that YouTube stuff. Smash the thumbs up just below the video. Quick, free, easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media. We don't pretend to be that. What we are is exactly what you guys are, fans. We are fans, for the fans, by the fans. If you like it, make sure you subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. We're going to go live Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, talking all things Tennessee football. But we're going to play some EA Sports college football as well. It'll be a good, laid-back, chill hangout. We'll talk all about the Orange and White game. Be looking for the day after video. Going to drop that on Sunday morning, kind of breaking down what we see at the Orange and White game as well. But again, subscribe, click the bell, all that good stuff. We would greatly, greatly appreciate it. But let's jump over here and let's talk about it. You can see Matt Ray of VolQuest.com put it out first. Portal, Vols hosting transfer defensive lineman for official visit on Thursday. 6'3", 290-pound defensive tackle, two-star linebacker coming out of high school. Got an interesting story that we'll get into here in just a little bit. Currently listed as a 3-star in the portal. And look, you got to realize the spring portal is a lot different. And I'm not saying that it can't happen, that it can't be cash grabs and money moves, because obviously NIL is going to be involved, but you really see those big moves in the first cycle when the season ends. Actually, it doesn't end. We're in the middle of the college football playoffs, and coaches are having to deal with transfer portal nonsense, but that's another conversation for another day. They've got to find a way to fix the calendar. But I think the spring camp is a little different, and particularly when you're talking about a grad transfer, a guy that's got 1 year of eligibility, a one-and-done type guy. Can he come in and make an impact in that year? Are guys like this willing to take that jump to the SEC to be a depth piece? You know, it's a different type of body. I don't think you're going to see a lot of what you would call a 5-star or a big-time name. Now, not a lot. But let's get into it. Let's go take a look, because you guys know me. I don't know what we're looking at here. I want to go take a look at the offer list, and you can pull up Cam Rice. You can take a look at his Twitter profile, and he's been pretty active tweeting out the list of offers that he's getting. Virginia Tech, Cal, UCF, Minnesota. You roll on down Purdue. There's the offer from Tennessee, Indiana, Maryland, Mississippi State, USF, West Virginia, Coastal Carolina, FAU, Marshall. It goes on and on and on. And then you kind of get down here and I want to take a look. Shout out App State there as we roll by it. Here's where he officially entered the portal, but you can see some clips here. This is tape, man. He's rolling the tape. 6'3", 290 pounds. Look at the speed right here. He's number 10 on the field, and what a hit. But watch the speed. The speed is the key. 18.8 miles per hour on the GPS right there. Let's go over and take a look at this. Again, I love that he's putting this tape out here. You can see big number 10. Again, speed. Same play, different angle. Look at the speed on this big fella. If Coach G, I like him as well. Let's continue to roll down. He shows a lot of different tape here. Let's see. Stopping the run there inside. I like that. I like what I see. What do you guys think? Again, no scouting report, no nothing out there, but an interesting story and a good depth piece. And I don't need to sit here and try to pretend that I'm going to break down film. I don't have to do that, because if Coach Rodney Garner thinks that Cam Rice is a fit at Tennessee, then sign me up for Cam Rice at Tennessee. But again, I like the size and I like the speed that you can see there, just the raw speed and athleticism that is on the screen. Let's go take a look at this article from 247 Sports. It says Cam Rice from high school quarterback to Harlan Hill nominee to 22 portal offers. One of the most interesting stories in the portal is Ohio defensive tackle Cam Rice, who has received several major offers in the last few days. Interesting story, right? High school quarterback. Now he's 6'3", 290-pound defensive tackle. Sounds kind of familiar. You guys remember the story from Jamal Wallace? Played wide receiver. Then he added all that weight, then shifts over to defensive tackle. So another interesting story here with Cam Rice. Ohio defensive tackle Cam Rice entered the portal just over a week ago. In that time, he's received 22 scholarship offers. It has ramped up in the recent days. Virginia Tech, Cal, UCF, Minnesota, Purdue, Tennessee, Indiana, Maryland, Mississippi State, and West Virginia. This process has been very exciting. I have been pretty busy. Again, a graduate transfer. Says pretty busy may be an understatement. Rice is handling the rush of interest with the same workmanlike approach that allowed him to reach this point. I like these grad transfers. You know, I know a lot of people don't like the portal. A lot of people complain about the portal, say it's all about money. But I like that these portal guys, a lot of them aren't looking for attention. A lot of them aren't looking for articles. Sam Pendleton didn't even want to do interviews. Like he just wanted to come in, visit, go about his business, and get it over with. It's all about business. It's a one and done business trip for Cam Rice. Says he was a quarterback at Morgantown High School, walked on at West Virginia as a linebacker, then transferred to West Liberty. It was there that he was the Mountain East Conference Defensive Freshman of the Year and nominated the Harlan Hill Award in 2023. 2 seasons at West Liberty, he had 89 tackles, 37 of those were for a loss, 14.5 sacks, defended 11 passes for 6 fumbles. Then transferred to Ohio, where he had 30 tackles, 8.5 for loss, and 3 sacks. Now 6'3", 290-pound defensive lineman has kept the athleticism that allowed him to play quarterback, linebacker, as well as basketball throughout high school. Rice is keeping in touch with all these schools best he can, is planning visits, but did not want to be named. Easy for me to say. He did not want to name specific schools yet, as he has worked through his setting his schedule. Going to visit some schools, and I'm very excited for that. He stated in recent years transfers. I was going to talk about the impact of guys making that jump from the MAC to the SEC. It's a big jump. It's a big move. Can Cam Rice fit the bill? And again, we're talking about Rodney Garner. I think if he wants Cam Rice, I want him too. But he is on campus today. He will be here through Friday morning, according to VolQuest, to see if he is a fit on this defensive line. But I wanted to jump on and make a quick video. About to take the little man to go see the Minecraft movie. But we had to talk about this. Cam Rice on campus, the first portal visit of the spring cycle. What are your thoughts? Jump in the comment section, talk about it. As always, smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. If you want to support the channel, you like what we do, think about grabbing some merch at bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. We've got Nike-themed merch, Nike hats, trucker hats, bucket hats. We've got rivalry shirts, Beat Florida, Buck Fama, whatever you want. It's at bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. You can also help by hitting that join button down below. It's only $1. If you like the content, you like the videos, you like the live streams, you like the for the fans, by the fans dynamic that we bring to YouTube, we need your support. Think about hitting that join button. But that is going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.